Getting ready. Calm before the storm. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, big day, we are going to start our earlage. So earlage is a large portion of our feed ration. It is roughly a third of what we feed our cows, so we need a lot of it throughout the year. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna explain a little bit more as we get going throughout the day, but it's gonna be a big one. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, big day, we are going to start our earlage. So earlage is a large portion of our feed ration. It is roughly a third of what we feed our cows, so we need a lot of it throughout the year. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna explain a little bit more as we get going throughout the day, but it's gonna be a big one.
Checking them all?
What?
Checking them all?
Yeah, one told me that. Well, I didn't remember that.
What? I already did. I blew them all out. We had the 7088 out yesterday. It picked up our MacDon, our 35-foot draper, and they did a bunch of work on that. Today, Nathan's gonna get the 7088 out, get the 30-foot auger platform. We have a 35-foot draper and 30-foot auger that I just realized you guys can't see because of the camera exposure, but they're out there, just trust me. So 7088's going to get a rear styling panel at some point. Realize we don't have that. You don't need that. And then it's gonna hold up the other bean header. We can get working on that this weekend, hopefully. And I mean, hopefully we'll get going on beans. So we're gonna use our 8050 and our Brent 1082 grain cart. The V1100 we're going to wait to hook up to the Steiger. I believe we're gonna put it on the Steiger. We're not sure yet. Either way, harvest's coming quick. Need to do something with this truck. So today we're going to be chopping earlage. When we chop silage, we need more people. We essentially need 3 people on the box, 1 on the chopper, and 1 packing the pile. With earlage, it's not as much volume coming through because you essentially have a corn head on the chopper instead of a silage head. Silage head takes in the entire plant. That's a lot of material coming through. It doesn't take long to fill up a box, where a corn head takes a lot long. It takes about twice as long. So you don't need as many people. You can get away with 1 less tractor driver. So Darren's going to be on the 190. Give him a camera, see if he does anything. I'll be on the chopper truck. Curtis will be packing. Pat will be in the chopper. And Nathan will be, not sure what Nathan will be doing. Actually, I know he'll be helping. Bun's gonna be coming up this afternoon. They're gonna be fixing the bean head, getting ready to roll. We're done with the water trailer for the year, the tender trailer, so we're putting that thing away. And I think we're ready to roll. So I'm gonna start my truck up, get that thing warming up, and we're gonna head over and get it chopping. This thing start getting warmed up. She's gonna have a little bit of a workout today. So Nathan's bringing out the 70. Going to bring the head over here too. Plans per usual, because we change plans more often than we go to the restroom. So I'm actually gonna run the wagon because they think they need three guys going, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna run around 190 today. It's got like 6,700 hours ish on it. Sit down because Patrick is about ready to start. The kernel processor's stuck right now, so Pat's in there trying to unjam it. I'm gonna kind of engage it. We're doing it safely, but gotta do what we gotta do. Still there. Yeah, it should be going off pretty soon. So our kernel processor, what actually crushes each kernel, was jammed, so we had to basically start it up and then detension and then retension it. So Pat's oiling the chains, just hitting the maintenance points, and we're ready to roll. Let's get her going. My job is basically just drive alongside with Pat, drive consistently, and he'll fill me up. like I said, this is chopping our earlage. We got a FR 9060 forage harvester from New Holland. I'm driving a 190 Maxim case tractor. The forage harvester is about a 2010 model, so 15 years old. This tractor is a 20-year-old model. Got an 8-row draggle corn head on there. We got 18-foot Meyer chopper boxes. We are going to be chopping all day today and probably all day Friday. We're going to skip tomorrow because tomorrow he's got to go to a custom job. We're going to be taking this guy all the way down and around to this northwest side. So that's why we would need 3 guys at least to start to get us going, get things opened up. I got a long ways to drive back. Hello. Pat just called me to say that he's seen 4 kind of half cobs laying on the ground. He's never seen that before, so I'm going to pay attention to see if I see anything. Saw it, so it's literally like the top third of the cob was laying on the ground, like the cob split in half. That's really weird. Here we go, we're almost full. And less than a pass, you know it's good corn when you're full and not even a down. That's really, really good. So I gotta basically go all the way down the waterway to turn around and come back. Because there's no place for me to turn around since we're just opening this up. There, he just waved at me. I stopped. And now I go. So like I said, there's only 8 rows here all the way down to the waterway, so I'm gonna have to basically go all the way down and turn around and come back. And when I come back, Nathan will just have to back out of the way so I can get by. So this is why we need a 3rd wagon running, because it's gonna take me forever to go all the way down, come back, and then go dump this thing, then to come back. Pat will be waiting forever. Oh my goodness, she's a little bumpy through here. Woo! Probably should have known. So I'm just turning this waterway because we got it, or it was more of a buffer strip for the creek, so the waterway. So I'm turning here, and then now I'll turn back, run to Nathan probably a 1/3 of the way down. There we go. So this is our big, almost 200 acres of corn here, our biggest field by far. So we usually chop quite a bit of it because we usually can haul a lot of manure on this field because it's so close to 3 of our cattle yards. So we usually like to grow corn on it quite often. Barely rotate the beans, mainly just when it needs it from a chemical rotation treatment. So this field right here is our first planted cornfield. It was a 107 day, planted April 27th. And it's hand testing 22, 23 right now, so we're gonna leave this go. We were gonna chop it, but it's honestly too dry. We like to chop it between 25 and 30. This stuff's right on the edge of 30. It spots it's down to 25, but it's probably gonna have it at 25, 28, 30. We want it wet because if you don't have it so dry, if there's not enough moisture content in there, it's not gonna pack worth a darn. And what I mean by pack, you know, Curtis is gonna push it all in a pile and just start driving on top of it, pack it down to put as much feed into it. Excuse me, into a surface area as possible. This is the first. We have to stop for a school bus and a tractor. Nice. School's getting out. Okay, first time coming up to the new concrete. So Curtis is going to be in the piling tractor. Let the gains begin. One of many going in the pit. So that's what he's doing. He's just pushing it rearward. Doesn't take much. He'll be sitting for a while these first couple loads. These first 10 loads until he gets a nice pile, then he'll start packing. Let's go. Well, that's me sitting for a little bit. There's Pat, straight over. I can load just about full, so I can hold about, I don't know what I hold in here, 12 ton. I'm not even sure how much I'd hold in this box. I knew last year because I asked. I've never weighed it to my knowledge, but he's going to weigh with me here soon. We'll all stop. Crop flow will stop. And there's the wave. Put the clutch in, and we'll stop. Now I can go. There's the old 30-footer. The auger. I'm just going to stop in and get some fuel. 3 bars. There's the time lapse. Load number 5, Curtis is pushing. When I said load number 5, I was the first one, but I was actually the second one today going in there. They chopped one load yesterday. Doesn't take long. So Pat's seen about 30 of those ears. I've seen 3. I just saw one right there, but I'm too close to him. So I want to stop. I want to find one and stop and take a look and see what would be causing that. I mean, that's losing a significant amount right there for how wet it is. Yeah, literally just came off the ear. Yeah, so that cob's kind of concave, I should say. So it's hooked like that. So is the ear. So it's definitely a cob issue. It's a variety thing, but it's just really weird why we're getting the whole half, the third cob. It's kind of busting off. You can kind of see it's busted off. Like, it's a significant amount we're losing. This is so wet. I got 2 of the bad ones and one right next to it that was good, so take a look. That is really, really weird why we're just losing half of the ear. I mean, it's not like it's a small amount. We're losing quite a bit. I just drove maybe 200 yards along the first outer 2 rows. I saw 4 of them there. So I mean, it's significant enough that's just like, what the heck's going on? It's definitely a cob issue because, like I said, the cob's just like snapping off. It's like got a brittle spot in the middle. So I don't know what the deal is. So we're definitely going to have to pick this field one of our first ones that we do. Otherwise, we're going to be severely losing yield. This is the newer variety we planted on our farm. We're going to have to get a hold of our agronomists and our seed rep. Just going to see what they think. So I'm going to go set these ears in the shop. Country team run along the highway. Nice. Oh, they're from Goose Lake. They're from 5 miles that way. Geez, they are really running. Push it. Just got our end rows done. Now we will basically start on the good rows, the good going stuff. Back and forth. I think we'll be able to get down to two wagons after this. Should be able to, hopefully. If you're wondering why we have this little strip of corn here, big reason is we have an inlet. This always sits wet, so we actually put a tile inlet, a riser, so it's just a way for surface drain. This is a low spot. You can kind of see it sits wet on occasion. And yeah, so that's why we obviously don't want to hit it. Yes, corn's really short because it always sits wet. Ruh-roh. So chain broke on the chopper truck. We are at a dead crawl. Slash, we're just not moving. We got 3 full vehicles and Pat, being the master repair guy because he's the one running the main equipment, we have to shut down and take a look at it. So kind of the downside of Pat being the master mechanic, as he should be, because he's, you know, really smart. When something breaks, he has to shut everything down. It'd be nice at some point to have him transition away from the main runner to kind of be a supplemental guy, so when stuff like this happens, we don't come to a crawl. But that's we'll work through it at some point. So yeah, chopper truck is not emptying. It's never good when Darren has an 8-foot board. Jumped the tooth. Not good. Other way.
The other way.
The floor's not turning.
It will. Change loose. It's going. Oh. God damn it.
You almost gotta do. Nah, you gotta do the same thing the other side because this is fighting. All right, just a little bit. Pushing. So we had the floor, which is a chain on the chopper truck, get a little loose on us. So gonna go fix that real quick. We'll be down about an hour, which sucks, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go get that fixed. Oh, there's just a hydraulic motor starts dumping stuff on the ground. She green. But hey, that was fun. So we broke a chain in the chopper truck. We shouldn't say we broke it, we bent it because it just got too loose. Forgot to tighten it. Happens. Here's what it is. So we were back up and running. It was 2 hours of downtime. That's the sucky part. 2 hours just sitting around, but 'tis what it is. So he's got enough in there. He's gonna start packing. That's why you have usually bigger tractors pushing the pile, because A, it takes a lot of weight to push all that extra weight, that feed up the pile, but also you need the weight to compact it to be able to fit as much in there as possible. So we had about 11 loads in there. That really set us back. Probably we can do about 5 loads an hour or so. So I'm hoping we can get another 20 loads in there tonight. We shall, we'll just have to find out. Bun was never able to make it today, so we weren't able to get any progress on the head. Let's go. Let's get the drone up in the air. What you guys say? Well, I say so. We're doing it. Ready to roll. We're opened up, so everybody always asks why we have wagons instead of trailers. Well, that's that exact reason right there, so we can unhook really easily, hook onto the chopper box. This is the there's some good looking corn in through here. She's plenty green. This stuff's easily probably 30%, but that's about perfect for us at least. It's got a low spot. It's got some weeds in there. There we go, full load. Let's go. Yep. Getting up there. 3 wagons in this high yielding corn. It's honestly not a bad thing to have. Yeah, it's a little bit overkill. If we had 2 trucks, we absolutely could do it, but the truck is a lot more efficient. But honestly, it's not too bad. Well, I thought I'd just go ahead and throw the time lapse in here right now, but I don't know. What do you guys think of these time lapses? I actually really like them. I don't know. It's just kind of cool to see condense your entire day into like 15 seconds. I don't know. It's just kind of neat. So I guess, what do you guys want? Do you guys want to have these kind of standalone or just kind of thrown right in? Some unevenness though. Some of this corn's 30%. This corn's well under 25. You can kind of tell because right around 25% it starts to get pretty dusty. Just lacking moisture. See how there's a difference? 0 dust. Right around 30% here. Dark on me. And I noticed my time lapse went away. The battery died, I should say. Yep. Oh, no, it's not dead. Starting to get dark. Who's going to win the light game? That's the question I want to know. But I bet Pat turns on his during this run. Yeah. Wow, I am good. Pat loses, but to be fair, the harvester kind of needs to see his the most, so I get that. Well, Nathan loses. I just gotta see Darren, see if he's gonna lose. I know I am going to have to turn mine on when I get to the highway because that is just not gonna be safe. Oh, that butt, he didn't turn his lights on, so I'm gonna lose because I gotta have mine on for the highway because that just is not smart if I don't. I had to do that. Rhonda just came and dropped off some food, burgers, some chips, and a drink. Not too bad. Wish I had some beverages, but that'll be for an hour or 2 when I get home. Probably close to 2 hours. Because it's about 8 o'clock at night. It's about that time of year where stuff's starting to get dark plenty early. Delivering Darren his food. So as I said before, this is our earlage. What earlage is essentially you are chopping, but only the ears. So it's earlage instead of silage. It's really good. We really like it as a feed source. Really helps. It's full of protein, starch. Doesn't have as much plant material. It's just a lot higher concentration of the good stuff that the cows need. That good old Iowa corn-fed beef. Let you guys watch this and I'll go get Darren his food. Did you break the door down too? Yes. Cows are getting a front row seat of how their food's made. But in reality, they're probably like, what the heck is all this crap? My grandmother's a saint. At 94, she was waiting to stay up to make me dinner. She is amazing. Aaron's done for the night, and this is my last load as well. I wish I would have kept count on how many loads we actually got in there, but I would guess somewhere around that 25 to 30 range. We can do about one load every 8 minutes or so. So it averages out to like 7 an hour. We got going for quite a bit. I mean, not quite 7 an hour, but Aaron's done for the night, and this is my last load as well. I wish I would have kept count on how many loads we actually got in there, but I would guess somewhere around that 25 to 30 range. We can do about one load every 8 minutes or so. So it averages out to like 7 an hour. We got going for quite a bit. I mean, not quite 7 an hour, but all done. Time to hit the road. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram on Hartung Family Farms. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, probably be 1, maybe 2 more videos of chopping. And then we're gonna be into some cam manning. So anyway, take it easy. Bye-bye.